Who's there then? Are there any people already on? Because I've sort of playing lift music whilst, well, not lift music, but you know, sort of background music whilst people are, like my dad, are trying to log on. Who is on? I can't see from here. Okay. Hello. Patrick, Janice, Angie, Will, Marlene, who I don't know, Nina, Janice. Okay, there's a few of you. There are a few of you. It feels very odd, this. As you know, I am very, very tech savvy, but this is a first for me. So yeah, I always think performing is a bit like as a performer, the spark plug, and then after that it's like a feedback thing. But here it's going to be very strange to do that. Anyway, who else have we got now? Vince, Angie, Holly, Tracy, Leon. Okay. Yeah, as Vince just said, it's been a long time since I've played. It's been a very long time actually. It sort of used to be quite a regular thing, and then it became once every a couple of times a year, then it was once a year, and this has been about 5 years since I've done an actual set. I did one for my friend Johnny and Kathy's wedding, but you know, it was a wedding, so it wasn't exactly a gig, but it was very nice to do, so thank you for asking me. And that's kind of what's kick-started me into doing a few open mics at the Guillory on, is it a Friday night at the Guillory, or is it Saturday? I can't remember. Anyway, Mike Mellor runs an extremely good open mic. Anyway, I'm dithering. I'll just start. Do you know, I was on my way to some place, but now I can't quite remember where. When I sighted an inviting light, shining bright and shining clear, well, the barmaid, she smiled, said, "What's in the beast, stranger?" Then I couldn't choose, then the choice was made for me. I was drinking up the blues. An arm around my shoulder told me I was not alone. He was sliding and colliding, using words I really can't condone. All that I'll relate to you, though, as he crumpled down to his shoes. And he said to me, "Lad, take my advice. Stay away from all those blues." But then there she was, standing there, every inch my little queen with a corset. To endorse it, a pair of hungry-looking jeans. "Hey, darling, can I buy you an inebriating beverage or two?" She met me on the burgundy, right, but she left me on the blues. I feel just like Tarzan now, swinging from his vine. I've only got lampposts, and I'm missing almost every time. My face is full of mud, and my knees, they're all bruised. My only consolation's in the bottom of the dregs of this bottle of blues. While I wake upon some grass, with some footsteps coming near, a voice calling to a dog too late. Oh no, that's trickling by my ear. Someone's nicked my hat. I can't find my left shoe, but it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new bottle of blue. Thank you very much. I've got all that heart stuff turned off, I think. I don't know what I've got in front of me anyway. I can see a lot of messages though, so I'll just see who's out there. Yeah, there's a lot more people than I thought were coming today. That's great. Is Leon asking me to take my pants off there? That costs extra, that, Leon, you know that. Okay, I'm gonna try. So all that sort of me making noises was actually me filling in for what was my brass section, which is Dr. Cockney Dave Leonard, and Christian Dyson, who I believe are both watching tonight, which would be really nice. I also used to have an alright drummer in Leon Patel, and a very good bass player in Stephen Evans, superb actually, incredible, and also following him, Mike Meller, who is on in a few weeks' time, not the Wednesday coming, the Wednesday after, I think on the 20th, and you've got to watch him, he's incredible. Right, I'm going to try a new one. I've not written anything for a long, long time, because I've not been gigging. And this, I wrote especially for this, and I'm sorry I'm waffling, but you know, that's what you got to expect, because it's hard to sort of have this engagement there. But so this one, at first, was going to be a story that was like, the concept of it was that every action you choose is carving your own coffin, your own casement of death. Like Robert Frost says, with like every like the path not taken or whatever it's called, but mix that with the death of 1,000 cuts. Kind of that everything you do is something you didn't do. And if you fall into those traps, then it catches you. And it's like little deaths, but not in the French sense, that'd be great, but it's not petit morts, it's English little deaths. So anyway, that wasn't how it came out. In the end, it became what I thought would be good on the internet, is a meme. So it's a sort of vacuous meme that I'm not sure if I even agree with, but here you go, it's a gimmick. And I have to start off the guitar, and I really don't know how this will work, and I've not rehearsed anything except this song, and I've still not quite got it, so I've got the words down there just in case. Okay, I'll start the guitar off, because like I say, it's a gimmick, this one. Okay, it's called Tick-Tock, I think. I don't know for sure. Tick-tock goes the clock. Everybody hears, but no one's really listening. Tick-tock, oh, it's never gonna stop. From your first incubation to your final decommissioning. Tick-tock, and do you know what? The time everything could be, every day could be your last, there is no guarantee. Tick-tock, we've all got our allotment. So what you gonna do with your portion of eternity? And when the ticking stops, it's over. The clock ticks on, but for someone new. You'll live in memories, but moreover, the present's now, and it lies with you and me. So what we gonna do with it? And tick-tock, the future doesn't knock. It'll grab you by your collar and it'll drag you till tomorrow. Tick-tock, you gotta choose your lot, cause the future doesn't care if you lead or if you follow. Tick-tock, now you better take stock. Step into the you want to be and then start living. Tick-tock, cause that's all we've got. So carve a life around you with the time that you've been given. But when the ticking stops, it's over. The clock ticks on, but for someone new. You'll live in memories, but moreover, the present's now, and it lies with you and me. So what we gonna do with it? Thank you very much. Yeah, a little bit under-rehearsed, I get you, but it's a new one, you know, it's a work in progress. And it looks good swinging your guitar about, I think. I've had that idea for a long time, to sort of strum with the guitar against the hand rather than the other way around. But anyway, we're going to try another one that is a new one, which means since the last gig in the last 5 years, but, you know, anyway, it's not that new. But you won't have heard it, so I'll try. It's called Astronaut, and for any Americans that are watching, and I think there might be a couple, it's playing on the naught, meaning 0 in English. Another day, another dollar. All those rules you got to follow. Dot the I's and cross the T's on the form that needs completing. Coffee break brings little cheer, but I can hear the earth from here. 'Cause in this brave new world of change, you know the thing I find so strange is nothing's turned out how I thought. Now we've all gone astro, but we're all just astronauts. I'll be back home for the weekend, see the wife, the dog and children, see the man about that loan for the extension on our home. And with a little overtime, the boss says maybe I'll be next in line. Oh no. Please don't think I'm complaining, but when I did my years and years and years and years and years of training, I had a hope deep in my core that somehow it might lead to more than this. 'Cause in this brave new world of change, you know the thing I find so strange is nothing's turned out how I thought. Now we've all gone astro, but we're all still just astronauts. The money's good, I can't complain. The career's there if you remain. You're treated well by modern standards, but it lacks all of the romance of my childhood dreams and thoughts. When I yearned to be an astronaut. An astronaut. Thank you very much. That was Astronaut, and that was a semi-new song, only a few years old, so still not performed it live, I don't think. Let's see what you've said. Thank you, yeah. Astro Squat. Thank you very much. Wonderful, thank you. Right. Sands of time ravaging us, yeah. Well, they are. We're getting old, Sam. We're getting old. 10 years since the last album. It's another. I'll do another new one, and then I'll stick to. Well, I won't stick to what I know at all. And shall I put a strap on? It makes it easier. I'll put a strap on. Hold your horses. 1 sec. Okay, this one's called Angels Across the Water. I don't need to talk to you about the songs, do I? But talk amongst yourselves, you don't just need to talk to me, have conversations with yourself. The joy of this is, like, you can chat to each other and it doesn't put anyone off. You can still be chatting away to yourselves, and yet, I'm here, I'm not reading anything anyway, so it doesn't matter, do what you want. I can be the background music, I don't care. Okay, Angels Across the Water. Woke up this morning, strange sight I saw, the church across all the river. But painted angels on the wall, the angels all looked so carefree, like they were just about to sing. Like the sirens of Homer, tempting me to step in, but they know I can't swim. Angels cross the water, the state that my life's in. Please don't you beckon me over, 'cause you know damn well I can't swim. Bad luck travels in numbers, never hunts alone, and if you try to pick one off, another will nip at your bones as I weigh up my problems against the sum of my pain. A ghostly choir seems to rise up, oh Lordy, and it tortures my vein like a moth to the flame. Angels cross the water, the state that my life's in. Please don't you beckon me over, 'cause you know damn well that I can't swim. Angels across that water, it's a shame that you're so far away. I'll make a deal with you now, I'm gonna meet you halfway. Jump in that river and meet you halfway. Thank you. That was Angels Across the Water. Let's see if any of you have made friends, because a lot of you probably know each other, so let's see if anyone's met anyone they've not seen for a long time. Yeah, already there's after parties up being organised. You know, there is an after party, an official after party, which is Matt Katz doing a live DJ set, which there'll be a link underneath for in some soon. There is a 20-second delay or something like that on these messages, so if I missed you, then you know it's because it's like I can't look into the future 20 seconds. Also, the camera isn't quite where they are, so I get a little bit confused with that as well. Okay, how am I doing time-wise? Halfway through my set. I'm not halfway through. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm gonna do, in the band we used to have this ongoing joke, which I'm sure Dyson found hilarious, just because of one time at a gig. He was retuning a guitar, and it took a little bit of time, but probably no longer than it's about to take me. And because of that, we used to call that the Dyson Song. The Dyson Song, which was just tuning up, but that was my rendition of the Dyson Song. I hope it did it justice, Dyson. I'm gonna do, should I do it stood up or sat down? Sat down, I think. I'm mainly doing my own songs tonight, but this is a Woody Guthrie song. Well, it's actually a Ry Cooder version of a Woody Guthrie song, a la me. Not boasting, but I've got a long lead and it's in the way at the moment. So I'll just move that out the way. Okay. It's all gimmicks with me. You know, this is going to be a slide blues, but rather than use a bottleneck, I thought I'd use a glass of wine. So there's not much wine in it, but it might ruin my shirt, it might not. Live on the edge, you know. Right, this is Vigilante Man. The reason I'm doing this, sorry to interrupt myself, the reason I'm doing this is because I think in this lockdown there's been an awful lot of passive aggressive vigilantism online about people dobbing each other in for breaking what they think are the rules. But it's all been so vague, the rules, that I think people need to lighten up a bit on that, because everyone that starts dobbing people in for that, they've probably done a similar thing. So anyway, this is Vigilante Man, written by Woody Guthrie many, many years ago. Have you seen that vigilante man? Have you seen that vigilante man? Have you seen that vigilante man? I've been hearing his name all over town. Rainy nights spent in that engine house, sleeping just as quiet as a mouse. Man came in and threw us out into the rain. Tell me, was that a vigilante man? Heck, tell me, why does a vigilante man? Why does a vigilante man? Why does he carry a sword or shotgun in his hand? Tell me, what he shoots his brother and sister down. Have you seen that vigilante man? Have you seen that vigilante man? Have you seen that vigilante man? I've been hearing his name all over town. I've been hearing his name all over town. I've been hearing his name all over town. Thank you. That was Vigilante Man by Ry Cooder by Woody Guthrie, or the other way around. And I didn't spill any, so that means I'm entitled to another glass, I think. Well, I see that Nina's complaining it might be her wine. It's not. I bought this wine. It's posh stuff, but I did buy it. So. How are the levels? Are they alright? I mean, they're never going to be perfect with me because I go all over the place, but. Down in one, yeah. Okay, I've done, that's a cover. This is kind of a cover, but it's of a poem. 19th century, I think. Yeah, 19th century Victorian poem by a chap called Edward Lear. It's his most famous one, actually. If you know any Edward Lear, it'll be that one, Owl and the Pussycat. But I put it to 12 Bar Blues because I thought, it's quite nice. That's it. That's the story behind this one. It's quite nice. It is very strange to be talking to a quiet room, but I do have an audience. I've printed off a very embarrassing picture. Well, not a bad picture of one of my friends to just stare at in case I get stuck for a focus, and I'll show it you. It's one of my very best friends, Laurie J. Harris. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's my audience. Laurie J. Harris. So I'll put him down there now. He can live down there now. I can still see him. So if I'm feeling embarrassed, I just need to think of Loz, and I'll be all right. Right. It's also in this tune. Okay, this is Owl and the Pussycat, a la 1930s blues, really, or something. Well, the owl and the pussycat, they went to sea in a beautiful pea-green boat. Well, they took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a 5-pound note. Well, the owl looked up to the stars above and he sang to a small guitar. Oh, beautiful pussy, oh pussy, my love. What a beautiful pussy you are. Oh, you are, oh, you are. What a beautiful pussy you are. Puss said to the owl, why, you elegant fowl, how charmingly sweet you do sing. Oh, let us be married for too long. We have tarried, but what shall we do for a ring? So they sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the bong tree grows. And there in a wood, a peewig stood with a ring at the end of his his nose. Oh, his nose. With a ring at the end of his no. Dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring? Said pig, I think I will. So they took it away and they were married on the very next day by a turkey that lived on the hill. Well, they dined on mince and slices of quince which they ate with a runcible spoon. And hand in hand by the edge of the sand they by the light of the moon. Oh, the moon. Whoa, whoa, the moon. You can try along with that bit if you want to hum the howling. Try again. Oh, the moon. Oh, the moon. They dance by the light of the moon. Well, dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring? Said pig, I think I will. So they took it away. They were married on the very next day by a target that lived on the hill. Well, they dined on mince and slices of quince which they ate with a and hand in hand by the edge of the sand they by the light. Oh, the moon. Well, the moon. Dance on the light. I love the moon. I love the moon. I love the moon, I love the moon, I love the moon, I love the moon, I love the moon. Thank you very much. That was Fowl and Pussycat. And depending on inflection, it had some questionable lyrics. Nice to see a lot of people owing along there. That's good. I like that. Dyson Song again. Ooh. Elongated Dyson Song. Are you there, Dice? I can't see. But anyway, it's in tune enough, isn't it? It's not perfect, but that's what you're getting. Now, I must warn you that some of the rest of the songs might have a bit of, or a couple of the songs might have a bit of drug references in, and maybe, I don't know, if I accidentally do it, there might be a little bit of swearing. I'll try not to, because I know possibly my nephews are watching, so I'll try not to do that. But, thank you very much for joining me. Don't worry, there's still about four songs left, including the encore. So, you know, after 3, say encore, encore, and I'll do 4. Thank you very much for joining me. I know it's been a beautiful day, and I know there's a lot of outdoor parties going on, so thank you very much for coming down and joining me here. And it's So it's VE Day, 75th anniversary. And mixed with that, it's a wonderful thing, right? But I'm worried it's getting a little bit jingoistic as well. But I definitely believe you should be supporting, the people that gave up so much. But at the same time, I'm worried that it might be being used a little bit politically as well. But anyway, that's my view. But other things that are happening today. It's 40 years since smallpox was eradicated. That's a pretty big thing for today. This one day, yeah. Smallpox was eradicated, and today is David Attenborough, one of the only sirs I actually like, or go out of my way to like. It's his 94th birthday, so happy birthday, David Attenborough, too. Cheers. Now, drug references, yeah? You're all up for a bit of drug references? Okay. This is my Christmas song, because I can, because you can't stop me, because you're far away. No, it's not. Do another one first. Do another one. Do a quiet one. Okay. It's another one of mine. It's called Outlaw. And it's a bit funny because when you're writing songs, you think you're writing about something else, but you're often writing about yourself. And I think that's kind of what I was doing here. You're like an outlaw, but you're running from your own law, hiding behind your beautiful smile. You're always passing through, there'll always be just one more town where you can hide behind that beautiful smile. Now like all those successful bandits say, you gotta have no friends, so none can give you away. I wonder if that's what happened. Yeah, maybe it's what happened after a while. 'Cause with the posse always closing in, I guess there came a time when you couldn't even trust your very best friend, so you closed up inside of one of your beautiful smile. Hey, look up there now at the singer who said he'd never sing a love song. Well, look at him now, singing about some beautiful smile. Well, I guess that the joke's on him, 'cause the crowd just murmur along. Still he knows they'll never see past that beautiful smile. So you're a brilliant outlaw, sure, but you're running from your own self-made agents of law, and you're hiding behind that beautiful smile. They got you hold up inside one of your beautiful smiles. Watch out they don't hang you from, don't let them hang you from one of your beautiful smiles. Thank you very much. Don't worry, I'll disinfect this mic afterwards. I realise I've been coughing. It's because I don't sing anymore. So after about 4 or 5 songs, your throat starts to struggle a little. But also, it's weird being in a room with PVA glue and giant snails. It's just not what you know, the snails are great, but they're not clapping that much. You know, they've only got 1 foot. Now I will do my Christmas song. Hang on, let's see what people have put. I'm seeing I can't see the rest of it, but Nina's saying I'll do Chinatown. Will I? Yeah, I will. Okay. Then people say, yeah, people want Chinatown. Shall I just do Chinatown and bugger off? I mean, well, anyway, thank you very much. I will do, on a day like today, what better thing to do than a Christmas song? You know, the chills in the air, the snow in the morning, he's sat on the grass. It's been great, hasn't it? But it's not, I'm giving myself a disclaimer, I'm going to cough in this on purpose, right? It's not COVID, so don't worry. I don't think, hopefully. Well now, ho, 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 what do you know, Santa Claus is back in town. He's ho, 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 what do you know, Santa Claus is back in town. Maybe I'm not going to do the Chinatown. God, this is really hard without an audience. I would have got that with an audience. You know, Santa Claus is back in town. I'll come back to that one. Come back to that one. Chinatown. God, I've never done that. It's really odd. No idea. Someone tell me the next line. Could you, if anyone's got that, one of the 100 I sold of that album, could you find out what the next line is of a Christmas song, please? And I'll play it, I promise. I'll play it next if you tell me. Okay, Chinatown then. To keep you all happy, I am very sorry about that. I think if ever I'd released a single, this would have probably been my B-side. Chinese bells are ringing, the cathedral bells are singing through my window in Chinatown. Through my window in Chinatown. Neon lights are falling, all those city lights are calling through my window in Chinatown. Through my window in Chinatown. When the city sings its evening song, you're gonna find me way down. Whoa, when the sun hangs down low, painting all the shadows long, you know you're gonna find just a little bit of more time in Chinatown. With all those Chinese people walking, Chinese people talking through my window in Chinatown. Through my window Chinatown. Whoa, oh, Chinatown. All around on the guitar, Stefan Pope. That's applause. With all those city people pushing 9 to 5 cars gushing through the back streets of Chinatown, trying to beat all the others in their petty races back home. Whoa, when the city sings its evening song, you're gonna find me way down. Whoa, when the sun hangs down low, painting all the shadows long, you know you're gonna find just a little bit of more time in Chinatown. In Chinatown, in Chinatown, in Chinatown. Thank you very much. Has anyone got the lyrics to Christmas song yet? Because I'm lost. Thank you, Nina Smith. He steals your dough and leaves you broke. Okay, let's see if at least that's the first verse sorted. Let's see if I can get through the other 18 or whatever it is. Superb. Well, ho, 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 what do you know? Santa Claus is back in town. He steals your dough and leaves me broke each time he comes around. And all that's left is whiskey, since they copyrighted Christmas cheer. So let's get drunk and buy all kinds of junk in the festive time of year. Well, Santa Claus and Satan must be in cahoots. Even God, holy moly, he's in on the deal. They've sold their souls and their public roles to the corporate machine, where they get 10% of all that's spent on the latest designer wear. So they crucify all those who defy in a festive time of year. 'Twas the night before Christmas, all through the town, sirens are wailing away. He's just cleaned out the cash machine, and now he's southbound on his sleigh. And the man in the moon, he came down just a little too soon, and now he's stuck down here, so he does some lines between mulled wine, 'cause it's the festive time of year. Okay boys, festa. Well, I heard that Rudolph is hooked on morphine. Dasher and Dancer, they're both doing speed. Santa's little helper's all helter-skelter, balancing out cocaine and weed. And the man in the moon, imps are all pimps in their pickpockets, lived in wallets and Rolex gear. So mind your crotch and watch your watch, 'cause it's the festive time of year. Well now, bells. And Santa, well, he smells of urine and cheap cologne. He's just been paid and now he's off to get laid in the whorehouse down the road. Where the Virgin Mary, she's waiting there with angel dust and beer. Sing I'll be yours tonight if you meet my price, 'cause it's the festive time of year. Yes, everything comes, sometimes even twice in the festive time of year. So I'll be yours tonight if you meet my price in the festive time of year. Merry Christmas, everyone. Keep on stepping on my wire. Many apologies again about the false start on that one. Thank you very much, Nina Vanessa Smith, for sorting me out with the lyrics there. I wrote my own song. I started writing my own songs so as people couldn't correct me and getting it wrong, because I have a tendency of getting it wrong. And now people correct me, albeit I asked for it that time, when I get it wrong anyway. So I need to write more. I just don't. What's next? Oh, okay. I'm not doing double yellow lines. I can't remember the lyrics to that. If I can't remember Cliff's Christmas song, I can't do. So double yellow lines is the title track of my album for anyone who doesn't know. But it needs Leon doing the you know, his tambourine shit, and it needs a bass line, and it needs that brass section. So unless they Skype me that, unless they Zoom chat me that, then I can't really do it. I'm sorry. For some reason, my messages aren't refreshing, so I keep having to scroll down to see it, I'm afraid. But I'll just refresh one more time, and then. Oh no, I've done it wrong. That might work. Don't know. Okay, so this is my last song, but let's just say you clap a lot because of 20-second delay. You clap a lot, and then Leon's gonna do it Zoom chat. Yeah, you think I can sort out a Zoom chat? I can't even turn this thing on. But if you sort it out, another time we'll upload it or something. We'll upload it. Yeah. Okay. You get Dyson, Cockney Dave Leonard, Dr. Cockney Dave Leonard, of course, and Steve Evans or Mike Miller to throw down the tracks. We'll do a Zoom chat and upload it to the Vale's live at the Vale site. Okay, this is my last one, but I will do another one because it takes 20 seconds, you know, which is as long as I've talked there. I'll just find my capo. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, okay. It's gone on longer than I thought. I've chatted more. Sorry, Matt Cat. Matt Cat's doing a DJ set shortly after this, which there will be a link to. Also, there's going to be, I'm going to just tell you about a few more acts that are going to be on. So, there was going to be another gig on tonight that's got postponed, but I can't recommend him strongly enough. Dean Thomas is going to do a house gig at his house, and asked to be a part of it. It's brilliant. He's a great guitarist. He's taught Leon, he's taught Mike Mellor. Mike Mellor's playing here on the 20th. And honestly, Mike, as there's three friends I've got that like write the songs that I just wish I could write. They're brilliant. They're like, three of my favourite songwriters are my friends. And so that's Mike Mellor. It's like, if you've not heard him, he probably won't like this. It's just an easy way of pigeonholing, but he's like John Martin meets J.J. Cale. It's something different. He's really, really good. The other two, just while I'm on it, Steve Evans, who I think might be watching tonight on YouTube, who used to be the bass player in my band and was in Cabbage and was in Twisted Wheel, and you know, he's a very, very, very good musician, but also an excellent songwriter. And last but not least, this fella here, the best lyricist I've ever met, that guy. Very, very good, but you'll never hear him play, but if ever you do happen to stumble across Laurie J. Harris, My Epitaph, I think we only made about 5 copies of it, but it was a very, very good album. Anyway, I'll just play. He's written a book, but he's still waiting on it being published. So, sorry about that. Go with the Blue Tattoo. All eyes were on the platform as the train rolled out of view. Looking past the usual locals to an unfamiliar few. 5 rough-looking travelling men. They were suspicious. Almost everybody knew, and back a pace, with a sickly white face, was a girl with a blue tattoo. Those boys, they're gonna be trouble, said the local debutante. With eyes like steel, he was at their heels, and he was into the nearest bar. Well, the music stopped. As they stepped in, you could have heard a cockroach sigh. No attention was paid to the window shade or the shadow that drifted by. But the sun was going down, shadows were coming through. There she was, stepping off of the evening train, girl with a blue tattoo. Now what's you boys' business here? Came the friendly old come on in. And how come you can't do just what you do in the place where you just been? Now a 6th new face, she was having better luck, all right, but she was weary and ready to droop. The hotelier said, come on in, my dear, I'll send the maid up for you with some soup. As the maid turned to leave the room, she heard a whisper under a sigh, saying, I'm gonna have no dough until tomorrow, but would you be ever so kind as to tell me when the bank may open? She said this kind of sly while tapping her empty leather briefcase. And reading the opening tide, but the sun was going down, shadows were coming through, and there she was, stepping up on the evening train, the girl with a blue tattoo. Now our 5 young boys, they were hungry, they were really burning in their guts, but every time they passed the side, it turned around from open for business to shut. Well, they resigned themselves to try again in the freshness of morning light, and they made to stay out of the way, and they bedded down for the night. Whoa, but the sun was going down, shadows coming through, and there she was, stepping out of the evening train, girl with a blue tattoo. Now morning came with uproar. 2 dead guards, £10,000 was stolen from good old John. He was the biggest bank in town. By noon, 5 now familiar faces, they were caught by gallows and noose. And in the train, just one face slipped away, that of a girl with a blue tattoo. And the sun was really going down now, shadows were coming through, and there she was, stepping up on the evening train, the girl with a blue tattoo. Now it was 3 weeks later, I think, and 100 miles. No. Was it 2? Another jail told a familiar tale, starring a different, unfamiliar few this time. Well, no, nobody left on that morning train. Wait, I'm wrong again. Nobody isn't quite true, because I remember a pale white face with a heavy leather briefcase. I'm going to leave the rest to you. Whoa, whoa, and the sun was really going down. Shadows are coming through. Stepping up on the evening train, going around. was really going down, and the shadows were really coming through. And then she was stepping off of the evening train. The gal with the blue, gal with the blue. It was a gal with the blue tattoo. Thank you very much. And that's it. Wrong way. Jenny Smith says she liked seeing me in the news. It's good to know. Thank you, Jenny. Okay, this is the encore then, that no one's asked for there. But yeah, thank you. This is the encore. This is a sort of conglomeration of things, really. It's a version of Bert Jansch's Angie, which is in turn a version of Davy Graham's version. You know, he wrote Angie, but Jansch did a great version of it. And so I kind of learnt it via my dad through that. And then, that's not looking good. Ah, there we go. That's too short now. Too short. And then I've added a few bits of my own, some of which what I wrote in South America, etc., etc. But then I've included stuff like bits of Sonny Rollins. Well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? I don't know what I'll do. Well, that's maybe done it. Maybe. Well, that's a bit too small now. I'll take it off and see how I go. Let's face it, none of you've turned up for perfection, have you? Basically. If you know me anyway, there's 12 people who didn't know me that said they were going, and fair enough. To those people, I apologise. To everyone else, you knew better, frankly, you knew better. And then, so it's going to start with that, and then it's going to go into a version, a traditional song called Cocaine, not the J.J. Cale version, the version that John Martin covered on his first album when he was 16, 17, something like that bugger. Anyway, sort of based on that, basically, but with a few additional bits to it. This is going to be my last song. This is the encore, right? So I've realised I can't do the Sonny Rollins bit because this guitar doesn't have that fret, so can't do that. My dad makes these guitars, by the way. He's very talented at that sort of thing. And he wouldn't like me to tell you that because this isn't finished. It's got like gaps down there, which he hates, but I really like the sound of his guitars. Okay, here we go. Last one. Was there anything else I need to say? Next week, there is, what's he called? The performance poet on Wednesday, something Davies. He's very good. I'm saying it like I don't know, but he's very good. And on Friday, the Siddiqui player, the djembe player, excellent player, really excited. And then the following week, I think, Mike Mellor, who you've got to watch. Honestly, if you watch anything, watch Mike Mellor. It's superb. His songs are brilliant. And I've been Stefan Pope. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone that's all around the world watching this, because there are a lot of people from all different countries. Thank you. There's people I've not seen for years here. Thank you. tell you all a story. It's about Cocaine Lil. She had a cocaine house on a cocaine hill. She had a cocaine dog and a cocaine cat. She had a pinstripe suit and a wide-brimmed hat, and it's all right through my brain. Cocaine, cocaine, it's all right through my brain. Walking around those streets feeling real damn mean, looking for a girl that falls to give me some cocaine. Cocaine sure rolling around in my brain. Now, walking around those streets feeling real damn mean, looking for anyone and anyone. Come on, internet, give me some cocaine. Cocaine sure rolling around in my brain. Cocaine Lil and Morphine Sue, they were strolling down the avenue 2 by 2. Said Lil to Sue, it's gonna do no harm if we both took a little older. And it's all right through my brain. Cocaine is through my brain. Doctor tell me again and again, said cocaine's for horses. It's not for men. Cocaine sure rolling round in my brain. Now the doctor he says once again, said cocaine will kill your son, but I can't quite say when. Cocaine sure rolling around in my brain. I'm a-telling you all the stories about Cocaine Lil. She had a cocaine house on a cocaine Lil. She had a cocaine dog and a cocaine cat. She had a pinstripe suit and a wide-brimmed hat, and it's all right through my brain. Brain, cocaine is all right through my brain. They got my baby all dressed in white, said, hey now honey, you gonna stay out all night with me? Cocaine sure rolling round in my brain. They go my baby all dressed in black, said, you know I didn't mean it, honey, please come on back to little old me. Huh? Cocaine sure rolling round in my brain. Hey baby, please come quick, cause this old cocaine kinda making me kinda sick. Cocaine sure rolling round in my brain. Doctor, please come on quick, cause this old cocaine's kinda making me kinda sick. Cocaine sure rolling around in my brain. Cocaine sure rolling around in my brain. Thank you very much. That was me. I'm not sure what time it is now, but now you're over to Matt Cat, which I think Freya's going to add a link to, or someone is, at the bottom, in the text or somewhere, I don't know. Keep a lookout for it. Thank you very much, and watch for some more fantastic people coming up. Thank you very much again, all of you. I've not had a chance to thank you all, but thank you all. Bye-bye.